All right, hello and welcome to Curriculum Night for your son or daughter's internship class. So I am Larry Baca and I am going to be their teacher this year. My contact information is right there for you guys to take down if you'd like. Okay, so a little about me before the course. So I'm a father and a husband. I think that's the most important thing. My two beautiful young boys are right there. We got Griffin on top, sitting on the tree, and Colton down below. This is my 10th year in education and my 8th year at Downers Grove North High School. Currently, the classes I'm teaching are Intro to Business, Work Program, and Internship. I also coach boy or varsity wrestling team and the boys gymnastics team as well. And I am also the DECA advisor, which is our school's business and marketing club. Okay, sometimes parents want to know about the teacher's credentials. There they are. I don't necessarily need to go through all the degrees and whatnot, but you can read them there. Um, I am a business owner of a small real estate business, and I'm also a board member on a couple different not-for-profits as well. And I did spend 6 years in the United States Air Force working in money management. I was a financial management comptroller in both the active duty and reserve side of the Air Force as well. And here's the important thing, what the course is. So this is the internship class, and this is the first time this class is being ran in the school's history. And so I'm going to click on the syllabus and go through some of the things that we're doing this year. So, internship is different in that it's a blended course. And so even though all classes are kind of blended right now in the online slash in-person format, even when everybody's in school, internship is still done partially online. And we only meet one day a week during in person. And so if a student is in the group A period, the group A group, they will meet with me 0 hour at 7 a.m. before school in room excuse me, that they will meet at 7 a.m. with me on Tuesday morning. If they're in group B, they will meet 7 a.m. Wednesday morning. All right. So internship is all about career exploration, and it's really self-exploration to see what students want to do when they grow up, what they want to do to find meaningful, enriching, fulfilling careers. Okay, and so here are some of the units of study. We have an orientation process, professionalism, communication, where we'll learn all about those soft skills that employers are so desperately searching for, like being on time and the ability to communicate, the ability to interview, the ability to talk to people, social skills, empathy, sympathy, all those people type skills. And then we go over self-reflection and looking at who they are, who the students are at a deeper level. We plan and we goal plan. We look at different careers. We search colleges. And then we make our professional documents like resumes and reference sheets and cover letters and letters of recommendation and things like that. And then we present all that in a final project. All right. Now, the other component of the class is the internship. And so students will all have an internship for at least 4 hours a week at an internship site where they're learning hands-on at whatever skill or whatever industry they want to go into when they grow up. All right. And so this year we have a big variety from law firms and medical and insurance and business and marketing. We got some car dealerships. We have computer science, all over the place. The grading scale is, I'm going to put it simply for you, 50% of the grade comes from the evaluation that me and the student's mentor sit down and evaluate their work performance on their internship site. Okay, so the students are highly incentivized to be good workers and to work hard during their internship hours. Okay, and the other 50% come from in-class projects and assignments that I assign. Okay. The rest of my policies are nothing different than any of the District 99 policies, and so I'm just going to kind of skip over those ones because I want to touch on a couple other things. So number one, I know COVID is the pandemic has presented some unprecedented circumstances, and I could say this about it: all the internship sites are required to sign a waiver saying they're going to abide by all the Illinois Department of Health regulations, and that they're going to follow those strictly. Okay, so they all sign that, and you should have seen this waiver come across as well. There's two waivers that you should have signed. One is essentially, yes, my son or daughter can participate in the internship class, and the other one is just talking about some like COVID type things, and making sure that we're all being responsible, and following the rules. Um, and so we have taken those precautions. We're the kids' safety is the number one priority, above anything else. And so I've talked with every single student. Every student says that every student who's still in the class has said that they want to intern, and they are willing to do it in person. Now, some of these places might have students doing remote work, and they can count those hours for that too. But at some point, they're probably going to go in and do some in person hours as well. Okay, and so yeah, it's a goofy time, but that's why we have those waivers signed, and make sure that everybody's okay with this, with what is going on. So I do want you to take a look at this chart here. It's like a quad Venn diagram, and this ikigai word is a Japanese word that stands for reason for being or purpose. And so the whole point of this class is for students to find a career that is going to put them in ikigai. It's going to give them a purpose. It's going to find them a deep, meaningful, fulfilling career, or at least they can say no to some careers that they've tried and don't like, and put them on a path towards finding that deep, meaningful career that's going to make them happy in life and make them make a difference. So, in order to do that, students need to find something they love. And so that we needed to explore, what is it that they love? They need to find something the world needs. Okay. What is their demand for? What they can be paid for and be rewarded for, because reward goes far beyond being paid. And something that they are good at, and they can work on their skills too. Everybody likes to be good at what they do. Okay. And so if you're not firing on all four of these cylinders, you fall into these other categories where essentially you're not fully happy. All right. And I want, the whole goal, everybody's goal in life is to pursue happiness. And so, if you're firing on all four of those, you get in this ikigai, and you're hopefully happy. If you're doing something you love but not getting paid, well, then maybe they're living, in your basement or something like that, and the idea is to get them all being independent, paying their own bills, having their own place, all right, fulfilling a need that the world has, polishing their skills and really getting good at something, being so happy in that, and that's the goal of the class. The last thing I will say is it's been a struggle to find these students internships. Companies and organizations are laying off grown adults. The last thing they want to do is take on internship students. And so, um, it's been tough. Students aren't Not every student has the ideal, perfect internship, and I realize that, but a lot of them have very, very good opportunities and can make the best of them. They all are placed in internship sites at this point. And some of them are the dream internship. Some of them are not, and then some are in between. But it's all perspective, right? And that's why I like this quote: there can be no light without darkness. All right. It's all perspective and how you look at it. It's all about your mindset and what you make of it. Opportunities are what you make. And so we're going to choose to be positive and look at all the awesome things that are going on this school year, despite all the negatives. You live in a great district. You have great teachers, great resources, great administration, great staff at North High. Okay, these students are going to be learning in a meaningful way throughout the entire school year, no matter what it is, in person or via virtual format. Personally, I'm so excited to be heading this program for the first time in North history. I'm excited that all the kids are placed. I can't wait to hear stories about their internship experiences and their work experiences. It's a great hands-on way to learn. This is just such an awesome thing. We have a lot of good things going on this school year, and we're going to focus on those things. So thank you for listening. And if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email.